Self-care. Let's talk about self-care. Self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. It's not taking care of everybody else. It's not making sure everybody else is happy. It's taking care of you. Now, I'm not really sure where this video is going to go, though really we never really know where any of my videos are going to go. I tend to ramble and go on and go off subject, but I'm going to try my hardest today to just talk about self-care. I'm not going to be reading from any books. This is going to be all my own ramble, so let's hope this goes all right. Self-care is probably one of the most important things that you can do, if not the most important thing for yourself. Because if you're not happy, if you're not taking care of yourself, how are you going to help others? You need to take care of you. So here are just like a few ways to do that. One of the most important ones, sleep. I know that sleep is rare for some people, but if you're not getting enough sleep, your body doesn't have time to reset. It helps you stay healthy. It still helps you stay alert. And if you are not getting enough sleep, it affects you physically. You're exhausted, which means you're not putting out as much effort as you might at work. So that means your work productivity can go down. But also, if you're not getting enough sleep, emotionally, it can hurt you. And if those two things are off, your entire day is kind of done for. You've had those days where you're exhausted. You know the ones I'm talking about. You can't get any work done, no matter what you're doing, whether you're chasing after children all day, which chasing after children on no sleep, we all know that is not something that you do. But as a mom, I'm pretty sure it happens a lot. Or a dad, a grandma, grandpa, whoever is watching children. If you're low on sleep, you're grumpy, and children can feed off this energy, and it's just going to make everything worse. Try to make it easy on yourself no matter what you're doing. Get enough sleep. One of the ways you can do this, stay away from caffeine in the evening. Some people can't have caffeine after noon or it affects their entire evening. Some people just can't have it in the later evening. Stay away from that caffeine. Put the coffee away, put the soda away, put the tea away. Also another one, stay away from sugar. Sugar highs happen as an adult. If your body is all buzzing, you're not going to be able to fall asleep. And then, boom, whole next day, it's gone. Also with this, maybe try staying away from the TV or electronics. Put your phone away an hour before bed or even a half an hour before bed. There's been studies about the light from those things can affect your brain and you have a harder time falling asleep. I'm really guilty of that. I tend to play on my phone in bed instead of just putting it away. Now I have done kind of like self-studies where I have gone a week without being on my technology in the evenings. And I did see an improvement. I slept better, I was waking up better, I wasn't hitting snooze as often, and yet still I go back to my same old ways of playing my games in bed, getting on Facebook, on Instagram, seeing what's going on. It kind of does affect. So try it. If you can, put things away. In the evenings, why don't you try talking with your significant other or reading a book, just taking some time. It's not always possible, but try it and I bet you'll see that it does help. Another thing, you're eating. If you're eating fast food and just junk food constantly, your gut can't handle it. And if your gut is bad, it's going to affect the entire rest of your body. Try eating some healthy foods. Try to get some greens in there, some vegetables, some fruits. Stop, going through the drive-thru. I know it's easy and I know it's convenient. Or if you have to go through a drive-thru, try picking the more healthier options. A lot of fast food places really are trying to be a little bit more health conscious. You might have to spend a few extra dollars or 10, but in the long run, your health is so worth it. And along with that, this is going to be a doozy for you guys. Hear me out. Water. Drink your water. You realize our bodies are pretty much entirely made up of water. You need that water to function. Water can help your skin. If you're acne prone, I can tell when I have not drank enough water. My acne gets worse, my face is dry. It affects everything. You don't understand how important water is to your organ functions, your skin, your hair, your nails. If you up your water intake, you'll probably see improvement all over. Exercise. It boosts your mood. It has been proven. You release these endorphins when you're exercising, and those things make you happy. Now, I'm not saying go out and run 10 miles. Do not make yourself do something you hate. Let me repeat that. Do not make yourself do something you hate. You're not going to be able to stick to a routine. You're not going to make healthy habits. I don't like running. And if I keep telling myself I'm going to run, it usually doesn't happen. So don't force yourself to do something you hate. Go on walks. Do yoga. You guys, yoga is amazing. And I know you're thinking, ooh, all that stretching. But it's just moving your body and breathing. And it does wonders for you. You don't need to go to a big fancy gym. If you can afford a gym membership, that is awesome. If you can't, there's no excuses. You can find things to do, and you can do them for every different part of your body and for all different levels. If you're someone who can do like CrossFit and you can do things really fast right in a row, that's amazing. If you have, knee problems, any kind of joint problems, back problems, there are exercises out there for you. You just have to find them. No more excuses. You're taking care of yourself, which means you have to take care of your body. You only get one. Get outside. I hate being outside. I am not an outside person. I don't like summer. It is my least favorite season. You're all hot. There are bugs everywhere. I hate it. But getting outside and getting that fresh air instead of breathing in that stale air that you've been in all day, even if it's just for a few minutes, go outside. Take some deep breaths. Look around. See what's out there. Admire it. Ignore all the cars and all that busyness. Take a look at nature. You'll be amazed what it can do for your mind. Here's one that is probably the hardest one for me that I have struggled with, and I think I'm doing better thanks to just getting rid of negative people and learning that not everyone is healthy to be in your life. So the one that's been the worst for me is learning to say no to others and yes to yourself. I don't like saying no to people. I don't like disappointing people. So even if I don't want to do it, I usually say yes, pretty much no matter what it is. And that's hard because the more I say yes to other people, the more I don't feel like me. I need me time. I need time to recharge. So when people wanted me to do all these things, I would do them, even if I didn't want to, because I didn't want to disappoint them. I was so worried that if I said no, we wouldn't be friends anymore. And people who get upset when you say no to things are not your friends. You need to learn to say no to them and say yes to yourself. My small one is whining. If you need moments to yourself, take them. Now, I'm not saying lock yourself away forever, but I am an introvert. Introverts need alone time to recharge. Extroverts need to be around other people. So figure out what works for you. If you need to be around other people, say, you work at a desk job all day, and so you really don't interact with anybody, that can really hurt you. Go out with your friends. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Go for walks, meet up for a quick dinner. Do something together that helps you interact with other people that you enjoy being around. Recharge your batteries. If you don't like being around a lot of people, take time for yourself. Take an evening. You can even treat yourself to things. Treat yourself to movies. Treat yourself to dinner. You don't have to stay inside if you're someone who you don't necessarily want to be with other people, but you don't want to be alone. Go to public places, but be on your own. Find something, whatever works for you. But learn to say no to other people. There's nothing wrong with saying no to people and yes to yourself, given the certain situation. I'm not saying say no to everything and say yes to everything that you want. I want a plane ticket to England. Can't really say yes to that yet. I've got other things that I need to do first. Money is kind of a big thing if you want to plan a trip to another country. I'm just saying, find these little things and figure out what works for you and try them, do them. Along with that, let other people help you. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to say that you need to take a step back or you don't know what to do It doesn't have to be therapy. It can be a friend. Just call them up and say, I need someone to sit with me. And honestly, you don't even need to talk about what's bothering you if you don't want to. Find a friend and just hang out with them. Talk to them. Whether it's on the phone or in person, find somebody to talk to. Let it out or just hang out. Sometimes you need a good laugh. Sometimes you need someone to cry to. And those things are okay. This video is going on a little bit longer than I thought. Sorry about that, guys. I just kind of wrote down some things that you can do to help, to help with the self-care. Deep breathing for 5 minutes. I don't think a lot of us take time to just take deep breaths to fill our lungs with that oxygen. Say hi. I know. We'll play in a minute. So just do some deep breathings. Take it in. Let it out. I know a lot of times Fitbits, mine has a breathing thing where you can set it for like 2 or 5 minutes and it tells you when to breathe in and when to breathe out. Try it. Laugh. Laughter is like a medicine that you don't have to pay anybody for. Take selfies. If you're feeling good, don't let someone down you for that. Post those selfies. Read a book. Take a bath. Put bath salts, bubble baths, whatever it is. Have alone time with others. Have a mini dance party. For those of you who watch Grey's Anatomy, they do little dance parties. Try it. It really is fun. You don't have to dance any specific way. Just lose yourself in the music if it's just for a song. There have been times when I'm doing workouts and a song comes on that I like, I stop doing my workout and I just dance like crazy. I probably look like I've lost my mind, but it's lots of fun. What are some other ones? Don't eat what you don't like. If you don't like a certain vegetable, like avocados, they are all the rage. If you don't like avocados, don't eat them just because that's what everybody else is doing. Find things that you like and enjoy. Don't force yourself to do things that aren't making you happy. Side note, jobs. Find a job that makes you happy, but you're not always going to be happy at your job. Most likely. It would be great if you are. Just don't take all these things 100%. Just, yeah. Detox from technology. We did talk about that a little bit. Don't run if you don't like running. Do things for you. I found this quote by somebody whose name I really can't pronounce. So we're going to try our best. It's you keep tabs on the victories of others, but you fail to notice that you just crossed yet another milestone. How do you hold up the light for others, but you turn it out when it gets to you? Chiani J. Chitley? Yeah. I'm really bad with names. Really bad. But it's true. We clap for others. We encourage others. Encourage yourself. If you're saying all these horrible things to yourself, think about if you were saying those to people that you loved and cared for. You probably wouldn't say those things. So why are we saying them to ourselves? You guys, self-care is so important. And something probably this like last year that I've learned, figure out who your friends are. And just the other night, my best friend was over. And we had a lot of fun. We had dinner, we were talking. And her daughter asked if I would come over tomorrow. And I think I probably hesitated. And it's not because I don't love this family. You guys, you don't understand. I love them and everything that they've done for me. I love hanging out with them, even when we're doing nothing. Just being with them, being with friends is good. But I think I probably hesitated. And so my best friend, her mom was like, honey, we've seen her a lot this week. She just needs a little time to herself. Boom. There was no making me feel bad. There was none of that. There was this, seriously, you're going to say no? You're going to say no? There was none of that at all. It was she understood. Find people that understand you guys. I cannot stress that enough. Find people that understand you. You'll be amazed at how much it'll help you. Google self-help things. Things that you can do to help self-care. And my child is getting very upset that I've been on here. Come here. Do things that just work for you. You will be amazed at how much it'll help you. I know that we live in a busy world. We have jobs, we have children, we have families. You need to find time for you, whether it's just 5 minutes a day, because nobody can really afford to take a whole day for themselves. And if you can, amazing, take it. But most of us, we just can't do that. We have jobs and lives and families. Take some time for you. you can find time, just 5 minutes a day for you. Whether that's stepping away and locking the bathroom door and just taking some breaths and thinking happy thoughts, find something for you. That is my challenge to you for this upcoming week. We made it to Friday. So next week, try taking time for you. Just 5 minutes every day to do something enjoyable for you. Whether it's going on a walk, just around the block. Might take a little longer than 5 minutes, but please guys, do something for you. With this, I'm doing for the Try It Love in Her Arms. The 5K is coming up. I'm almost done. Seriously, she's like a child. If you want to donate, I would appreciate it so much. You have no idea. I will put the comment down below. I know this is a long video, so if you watch this video, let me know. Let me know that somebody watched this all the way through. And if you didn't make it, you're not going to know that I'm telling you it's okay, but it's okay because maybe you don't have 15, 16 minutes to yourself. But if you do, you know how much I appreciate you. You have no idea how much I appreciate you just watching these things. So yeah, I'll link my donation box below. I'm still trying to raise money for Try It Love in Her Arms. If you want more information on that, let me know. Bye guys. I hope you have a wonderful Friday.